finished a PhD in engineering back in the US, and this was 1985. And I realized I was uniquely qualified to either try to teach or do weapons research or work for big oil. And none of that really sounded very exciting to me. I came down here for 10 months and I stayed for 18 years. And I came to look and see what could be done with technology to try to do something to help poverty. 80% of the poor in Africa are poor rural farmers, and the vast majority of them are doing rain-fed agriculture. And they all plant at the same time when it rains, they all harvest at the same time, they all try to sell into the same crowded market, all making very low margins, making enough to survive, but not enough to get out of poverty. Now, if you could switch away from rain-fed agriculture into irrigated agriculture, with irrigation, you can bring out the crops throughout the year, and you can get high value for your crops because you're bringing them out in that dry season when there are no other crops on the market. So what KickStart does is it designs and mass markets very low-cost irrigation pumps that we get into the hands of millions of small-scale farmers, enabling them now to grow high-value crops throughout the year, greatly increase their incomes, and lift themselves that first step out of poverty.
I am a farmer.
So we have two different kinds of pumps. Our best-selling pump is called the Moneymaker Max. You step back and forth on two treadles, and you now have two pistons and two cylinders, and you pull water up through a hose pipe out of a well, and then you push it through another hose pipe under pressure to the field. Now that's good, but that's $170. So we said, can we make a lower cost pump? And so this is when we invented something we called the Moneymaker Hip. Now we call it a hip pump because it looks like a hand pump, but it's not actually operated using the arms. Instead, it's operated with a sort of rocking motion, something like this. And this you can do all day. And that's why we call it the hip pump. It's almost a dancing motion.
Doreen Gatwiri and her family have been subsistence farmers for generations. Life was very different for them before the Moneymaker pump came along.
When it was no rain, we normally used to use buckets to water our plants. And now, with rain or with no rain, we are in the farm.